Hello, guys, and welcome to BMT Media. My name is Sean. I'm here with Selena,
Hello.
and we're here to review episode 6 of She Hulk. This is a spoilers review, so once again, if you guys haven't watched the episode yet, go ahead and watch the episode, then come back and watch this. This is gonna be a super short review. Nothing much happened in this episode. Plus, it's already late where we're at. I've ranted too much on this show already. So quick recap. This is an episode where she goes away to a wedding.
She gets
Um,
asked to be a bridesmaid
yeah, she gets asked to be a bridesmaid.
from a high school friend.
Yeah. And the Beast storyline is what is the Beast storyline for this episode? Do you remember?
Um, I think it's her and Titania again, right?
That's not the Beast storyline. That's the A storyline.
Just her at the wedding, pretty much.
No. The Beast storyline is her friend is dealing
Oh
with
yeah,
Mr.
yeah, yeah.
Immortal and what's her name? The other
Mallory.
Mallory is dealing with Mr. Immortal. Um and his sort of lawsuit. Uh
His
and that
divorce suit, I guess.
yeah, his he's getting divorced from like 9 different women or 10 different women, whatever. Because basically he would be with them for a couple of years, a couple of months in some cases, and then he would kill himself and pretty much the marriage is until death. So he's like, "Death do us part. I'm out." And he jumps out a window and he does what I've been thinking about doing watching this show.
Oh my god.
And when he jumped out the window, I was jealous of him. I was like, "You get to leave the show." But then he came back alive, so I feel bad for him because he has to stay in it. So what do you think about this episode? You were watching it. I watched you watch it. What would you think about it?
I mean, it was just very. I don't know. It was just. I don't even know what to say about it. It was very unnecessary. I mean, I liked somewhat of the storyline about her going to see friends from high school because the bride was her friend from high school. Um, I guess there was a little comedy here and there, which wasn't as cringe as usual. And at the end, it was like Titania showed up to the wedding. She obviously was there to get back at Jennifer or She Hulk for what happened with her brand. So pretty much the whole altercation situation was the only, I think, important part of this episode. But was it really? I don't know.
She met that other guy that she liked.
Oh yeah, she met a guy at the wedding, but they didn't really show much. In my opinion, it's just
He looks a little bit like the guy from Crazy Rich Asians, Henry Golding.
oh, that's
Looks a
fine.
little bit like him. Handsome guy.
So yeah, I think that was like the only good thing. Like, oh, she might have a romance,
A love interest.
love interest. There you
Yeah. Is there anything else you want to add?
go. No, I think that was it.
It felt like you were falling asleep in the middle of your review.
Yeah. Yeah. No comment.
Yeah. I completely agree with you. This whole show's unnecessary.
I mean, it was more interesting than the previous episode, but
You know what? This show's not unnecessary. This is a necessary show because once again, I think we're in a world where women are kind of coming more to the forefront of it, and they want representation, and we should have more representation. So it is a very necessary show. Unfortunately, it's a wasted opportunity.
They're not going about it the right way.
Yeah, I agree with you. Um, and this is why I was telling you that Nikki Ramos, her best friend,
Mm-hmm.
plays that ditzy character, but she plays it in a smarter way
Mm-hmm.
because in this episode she was very ditzy. Um,
See, I think I get that, but I also feel like in this episode she shined in the sense of her using her knowledge to help with the case with Mr. Immortal, right? Like she was the one who technically
yeah,
helped get everything resolved, and
yeah,
I like seeing that version of her.
yeah. And in I think 5 to 10 seconds, she encapsulated what a good ditzy character could do
Mm-hmm.
because when she wraps it all up and she's like, okay, you're gonna get this, you're gonna get that, you're gonna get an apology with 15 seconds, no, 20 seconds, you're gonna get this, and she's
Mm-hmm.
very swaggery with it,
Uh-huh.
and she makes it work, and I feel like that, that personifies everything that all these actors are doing because let's be honest, and I've told you this before, even some of my mentors who have had an opportunity to work with some of these high level actors, they're like, actors don't do much. They don't. I feel like in this show, on the other hand, the actors are the ones doing all the heavy lifting.
For sure.
They're keeping the show.
Going.
Yeah, exactly. If it wasn't for Tatiana, if it wasn't for Ginger, if it wasn't for uh Renee, Renee or Renee,
I want to say Renee, but I don't know.
the Mallory character. If it wasn't for them, this show would not. It would have gotten caught. It would have never gone to air. They would have watched it. The producers would have watched it, and they would have gone, "Nope, we're not putting this out there." But it it's a bad episode, and I was thinking about as I was watching it, since it is a wedding episode, I was comparing it to Bridesmaid because Bridesmaids is a
Yeah,
comedy.
okay. I was excited to watch this episode because it was like a wedding episode,
Hmm.
and I'm into rom coms. But I don't know. It just didn't give me what I wanted.
What'd you want?
I don't know, a little
Comedy?
more. I mean, I guess
A laugh or
comedy.
two, maybe?
I mean, I think the only like funny part was when they brought out her little, what do you call it, groomsman? And it's like a little dog. I thought that was funny.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Like her partner for the wedding. I don't even know, what do you call it. Anyway,
I guess I have tuned out because I saw the dog. I'm like, why is there a dog here?
it's.
And then the other part of my brain was like, dude, none of this matters.
I just thought the dog was cute, and it was funny that that was her partner for the wedding. But yeah, it wasn't what
Wait,
I.
she was marrying the dog?
No, she wasn't marrying the dog, but you know how when people like walk down the aisle, like the bridesmaids
The
walk
ring
down the
bearer?
aisle with like the one of the groomsmen, like they walk down together.
Oh yeah.
So I guess her groomsman partner was the dog. They didn't actually get him an actual man to walk with her.
Oh
But they
okay.
didn't even show that part at all, so it didn't matter at
I mean, I have some questions, but I just don't care, so I'm not gonna ask.
all. Okay.
I'm more interested in the fact that so the last episode we saw them hype up the wardrobe that they're gonna give She-Hulk.
Oh yeah, I was gonna
How'd you
mention
feel
that.
about that? How'd you feel about her dress?
Her dress,
The blue dress with
yeah, I know her
like
dress was something you could have gotten at Ross.
not even Ross.
I know, like I don't know, Goodwill.
Not Goodwill. Like Dollar Tree. It was a Dollar Tree dress.
Don't try. I don't think
How are you gonna hype up this?
this design. I was like expecting this beautiful dress that was gonna make her look so good, and it was very disappointing.
Yeah, I agree with you. It was a crappy dress. You hyped up the designer who, like, this guy's very conceited and
Very arrogant.
very arrogant to the point of you know what a funny version of this guy is? It's Edna from The
Incredible.
Incredibles. Yeah, that's this character done right. This is that character done wrong.
Yeah.
And then ultimately you have to pay that off.
And
And
it did not pay off.
yeah, another person who's once again dragging her feet and making these poor actors have to carry their show is the costume and and makeup or costume and wardrobe or whatever people who are working on this, because we could have gone to Ross and bought a better dress than this,
I agree.
and we
I mean,
could
I
have
shop at Ross, so who am I to judge?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. We could have gone there and bought something better than this. The coat that we
Like,
saw there last time,
I'm thinking, like, even like in this episode, Mallory and the Ramos
I dressed way
character were
better.
dressed better in the dress.
She would have been better off going into that wedding wearing one of the Mervils uh uh knockoff
Oh yeah,
merchandise
yeah. Merle.
from the
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
previous episode.
That's funny.
Yeah. Bad episode. I actually skipped some of this. That's how bad it was. I couldn't. This episode was only what, like 30 minutes, 25 minutes long, and
It did feel shorter for me
yeah,
for
because you
some
skipped
reason.
some. I saw
No,
you skip
I
some of it.
didn't
You
skip
skipped. Do not lie to me. You skipped some of it.
No, I did not.
I don't blame you. I did the same thing, and you know what's funny? We both skipped around the same parts. Um, yeah, this is a bad show, and for those of you who like movie pundits and content and reviews and all that, I recommend John Campia, which is somebody who I watched. And this was the episode where he said, "I'm out. I'm done. I can't review this anymore." Uh, Unfortunately, I think there's only 3 more episodes left. But
Mhm.
you know, I wish we would have known this in episode 2, and we would have stopped watching this, and we could have saved ourselves a good hour and a half of
I
our
think
lives.
I think I mentioned it in the last episode, but I think I'm going into each episode as like a clean slate. Let's see what you have to bring for this episode.
That's just it. So we watched like the first 2 or 3 episodes, right?
Mhm.
When they aired, and then we didn't watch it for like 3 weeks in a row,
Mhm.
and so we just rewatched it all, and it hasn't gotten any better.
Yeah, it hasn't really.
um,
I think it's I don't know about you, but I feel like I'm hoping that it's gonna get better and it's gonna finally get to the big storyline that we're hoping to see or I am hoping to see. But it's not.
I wish I was rich so that I could put a TV in front of my toilet. That way I can take a giant dump while watching this show, and at least I'll feel like I'm doing something proactive. And I'll be sitting in there dropping a deuce, and I'll be going, you know what? My deuce is better than this show. And yeah, that's kind of the biggest letdown for me. It's the wardrobe part, and it amazes me how I'm still let down by this show at the end of the day, because we watched it over and over again. This is what, the 6th episode, and I would rather rewatch Barbarian.
But Barbarian is a good movie in my opinion.
It was a good movie.
It's a really good movie. I actually want to go watch it again.
Yeah, it was a good movie. You're right. Um.
Also, probably not important at all.
Mhm.
But the wedding dress was also
Ugly.
Horrible. Yeah.
You know
Horrible.
what? The bride's dress was even worse than her dress.
The bridesmaid? Yeah,
No,
I
the
actually.
bride's dress
The bride's dress was worse than which one?
than the bridesmaid's dress.
You know, but I feel like I liked the bridesmaid's dress more than the dress the guy gave her.
Yeah, I
Is that
get
what
that.
you were trying to say?
No,
Or no?
no, no, no. The bride's dress, her friend, the
Uh-huh.
one getting married,
Yeah, her dress is hideous.
yeah, was worse than even the blue dress that we were just
Oh, yeah.
crapping on. Like, dude,
I don't know.
I don't care about wardrobe. I don't care about clothing. And you have me on here getting angry about,
The wedding dress.
yeah, clothing because that's what you hyped up. Like, that's what this,
They really did hype up the dress.
that's what the entire last episode was about. Or the B storyline, that's what it was about. It was hyping up this wardrobe. And I understand John Campea. I understand why he said, I can't, I, there's something that's supposed to happen in this series that they've talked about that I already know.
Oh, okay. Don't tell me, please.
That's just it. Like I feel like I want to tell
No,
you
don't. I'm telling you, don't tell me. I'm going to be really upset if you tell me.
because I don't want you to sit through more crap.
I'm fine sitting through crap.
Okay.
You're not. But
Okay.
I am.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I have nothing more to say. My rant, I'm all ranted out today.
Okay, I think this episode wasn't as bad as the previous one.
I think it was the worst one.
I mean, I'm always up for a little wedding episode movie.
It was worse than episode 1.
No, I don't know. I think the doggy made it for me. The doggy made it worth watching.
I don't like dogs.
I love dogs, so I think I give this episode a 5.
I give it negative 5. Yeah. Yeah, because you brought back Titania and she's not any better. You hyped up the wardrobe.
I liked her outfit though, I'm not gonna lie. When she came, not the outfit that she showed up with originally, but the outfit that she used for the wedding ceremony, I guess.
That's fair. I think I remember what she was wearing. Cause she was wearing like a corset type thing, right?
And then like a pink kind of
blazer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. The wardrobe was a disappointment. I feel bad that Tatiana had to put on this potato sack that you guys hyped up in the last episode and walk around in it. I feel bad for these actors. I've never felt bad for actors before. I feel worse for these actors than I feel for the Olivia Wilde movie with Harry Styles and Florence Pugh.
Drama.
Yeah, and Shia LaBeouf. Who, when Shia LaBeouf says, "Nah, dude, this is too crazy for me. I'm out." Like
that's it. You know you messed up.
That would be like Ezra Miller going, "You know what, guys? This whole DC thing is too crazy for me. I'm out."
Oh, Shia LaBeouf.
Can you I feel like if they showed this script to Ezra Miller, he would go, "Guys, this is bad. I'm out," and he would dip. Because you know why? Because for the Flash movie, we had like 4 different directors, or like 4 to 7 different directors. Yeah, and we had like multiple different scripts to it. And he was one of the people rejecting these scripts. So even he was competent enough to recognize a good script. Because from everything that I've heard from The Flash, it's a good movie. It's one of the best movies that they've made. And that's why they're pushing so much for it. I feel like he would read one of these episodes and he would go, "Nah, guys, this is too crazy. I'm out." I don't know. What do you think?
I mean, I don't know. I agree with you that I also feel for these actors and the actresses because they're not allowing them to use them to their full potential, even with with this being such a crap show that it is, I still feel like the Jennifer Walters character is somewhat shining. She's actually one of the reasons why I'm like, okay, let me just watch the next episode. Let me watch the next episode just to see her, hoping that it's good. But
So
I
she
don't know.
was drunk in this episode.
Oh yeah,
I'm willing to bet you,
she was actually drunk.
yeah, like she knew this show is crap, and she's like, I can't take it. I'm drunk, and they had to probably write that into the script because she just got hammered at because her back was probably hurting so much from carrying this show. You know?
Or from wearing the hideous dress.
Yeah, she probably saw that dress and she's like, "Fuck! Like, I'm about to get wasted just to put this dress on." And I'm sitting here and I'm going, there's people around the world who live in countries who are not as privileged as our country, who don't have the necessary tools to wipe their asses after they're done taking a dump.
Okay, you're going too far right now.
I feel like they need to get all the scripts that they printed out for the table
Oh my
read,
goodness.
and they need to donate it to these countries because they would serve a better purpose there than here. And I would feel bad for those people because some of that ink's gonna rub off on their bums. And I feel bad because there's bad writing on their bums. I guess they could use the back of the paper where there is no writing. But yeah, that's all I have to say. I'm ranted out. I'm done. I'm tired.
You're still ranting though.
Yeah, but I don't know how the show does it. Give me an iPhone. Give me these actors, and I can make you a better show. I can give you a better season than this. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comments. Um, let us know if you like the dress. I think that's interesting. Uh, do you guys think like it was too hyped up like us? Do you guys agree with us? Do you guys disagree? Do you guys think it was the most beautiful dress you've ever seen? It's possible, you know. I have family members who have gone to other states that don't have the same options that we do here where we live. And, you know, they've told me that the clothes is terrible where they come from. And a lot of people like the clothes that, you know, they wore. So maybe, I don't know, maybe some of you guys live in those states that don't have access to clothes. Would you guys wear this? To good clothes, I'm trying to say. I mean, would you guys wear this? I would rather wear a sack of potatoes, a potato sack, than this. A trash bag. That's what that was. It was a trash bag with holes in it. Um, yeah. Let us know if you guys agree with us. Let us know if you disagree. Please let me know how wrong I am in the comments. Uh, anything else you want to add?
Nope.
All right. Well, uh, would you get mad at me if I told you you need to do the remaining shows on your own, reviewing them?
Why you don't want to watch this anymore?
I'll have it on as background noise. I don't think I'm gonna invest too much more time into it. The good thing is that these episodes are short. So they're like what, like 15 to 25 minutes long maybe?
Yeah, they're very short. I don't think they're long.
You know what's funny? I think the credits are almost half as long as the episode.
Yeah, the credits are the long ones.
Yeah, if I was in the credits, I would sue Disney and I'd be like, take my name off of that because I don't want it anywhere near that. Um, I think these people should pay Disney not to put their name on their work. And yeah, that's just my opinion. Let me know how wrong I am in the comments, guys. Or if you agree with me, let me know. We'll see you guys next time. May God bless you all. Especially as you watch this show. Look at how great the Hulk looks. Like, look at how great she looks here. Why can't we have that? I don't know. Alright guys, have a good one. Bye bye.